It was about to be morning. Ranvir saw the time in his watch. It was 4:30 in the morning. He looked at Mahi, who was sleeping peacefully in his arms. Seeing Mahi sleeping peacefully in his arms, Ranvir got a lovely smile on his face. He went ahead and kissed Mahi's forehead, and then put her on a nice pillow and covered her with a blanket. Then he went out of his room. Ranvir had come from the balcony at night. So now he was going to go out of there. Mahi woke up at 7 in the morning. She sat down in her arms. That's when he remembered the time at night when Ranvir had come to his room. He looked around, and there was no one there. He breathed a sigh of relief. But as soon as he remembered the night, his cheeks turned pink with shame. He shook his head and went straight to the washroom. Tomorrow was the ring ceremony. And this program was held at Kapoor Mansion. Sarika had come to Mr. Mahesh's house in the morning, because she had to make some preparations. So Sarika was going to stay here the whole day. And in the evening, she was going to go back to Kapoor Mansion with Rudra. After all, she was the daughter-in-law of the Kapoor family. And she had to fulfill the duty of being a daughter-in-law. Mahi had also called Priya and Tina and invited them. And told them that they also have to come to the ring ceremony. And both of them were waiting for Mahi's call. And they came there. It was just a matter of calling Mahi. And they reached Mr. Mahesh's house after half an hour. Mahi was surprised and said, "Were you both standing outside the gate? I called and you both came so early." So Priya said, "We had already made all the preparations. We were just waiting for you to call." Tina said, "Now come on, don't waste much time. Let's see your dress quickly." Now Priya and Tina were taking Mahi to her room. That's when Ruhi's voice came from behind. "Wait, I am also there." When all three turned around and saw, Ruhi was standing with all her stuff. Priya said, "What are you doing here? You are from the groom's side, right?" So Ruhi said, "Yes, so?" "The engagement is of my friend too. First Mahi became my friend. Later she is going to become my sister-in-law. So it's my duty too. Now come on, will you keep talking here? Or will you go upstairs to the room? I want to see all the dresses of my sister-in-law." So Mahi put her hand on her waist and said, "Ruhi, who did you call sister-in-law? Call me Mahi, understood?" So Ruhi also called Mahi more. "Oh, your family only said, should I call you sister-in-law?" Saying this, Ruhi looked at Priya and winked. Mahi understood all her tricks and ran to kill her. Ruhi said while running, "Have some shame, will you kill your sister-in-law?" Then Sarika, who heard the noise and came out of her room, she saw Mahi and Ruhi jumping like monkeys. So stopping them, she said, "Stop it, are you fighting like cats?" Ruhi hid behind Sarika and said, "Sister-in-law, make your sister understand. She is troubling your cute little sister-in-law." Mahi went and sat on the sofa. She opened her mouth and said, "Sister-in-law, tell her not to trouble me too much. She keeps teasing me all the time." Priya, who was laughing seeing them fighting like this, she said, "Yes, Ruhi, now don't trouble Mahi too much. Now only our brother-in-law can trouble her." Mahi saw Priya staring angrily and said while making a face, "That's it, this was missing." Sarika hugged Mahi while laughing and said while scolding them lightly, "Hey, stop it. There is no need to trouble my Mahi too much. Mahi, now if anyone troubles you, tell me. I will teach him a good lesson." After a while, Mahi's mood was completely fine and everyone was sitting in Mahi's room and looking at her dresses. Everyone liked Mahi's ring ceremony dress very much. Today, their whole day was spent laughing like this. Ruhi was going to stay there tonight and was going to go to Kapoor Mansion with Mahi. Priya and Tina were also going to stay there. Sarika had dinner and went back to Kapoor Mansion with Rudra. By the way, she also wanted to stay there today, but Sarika had to fulfill some duties as a daughter-in-law. That's why she had to go from there. Now Mahi, Ruhi, Priya and Tina were going to enjoy till late night. Although Mr. Nirmala had given strict guidance to all four that they should not stay for long. By the way, the ring ceremony function was held in the evening, so even if the four of them got up easily, there was no problem. Mahi had kept a lot of packet chips, cake and a lot of cold drinks bottles in her room, and she had secretly hidden all this from Mr. Nirmala. There was a lot of fun in the room. All four of them were wearing the same nightwear today. Pink top and white shorts and a hairband with a bunny on the head. By the way, Mahi did not wear shorts, but Sarika had bought a lot of western clothes for her and she wanted Mahi to wear them. All four of them were looking very cute in those clothes. All four of them took a selfie by making a lot of funny and cute poses on the phone. Ruhi had sent a lot of Mahi's pics to Ranvir, in which she was looking very cute. Then Ruhi calmed everyone down and said, "Let's all play a game." So Tina said, "Yes, the idea is good, but which game?" Ruhi said in excitement, "Dirty dogs." So Tina and Priya put their hands together and said, "Huh?" Tina said, "This is not the same game, in which such questions are asked." Mahi asked in confusion, "What kind of question?" Priya said with her head bowed, "You fool, you don't know anything. You will have to give a lot of knowledge. After marriage, you will make us ashamed that your friends did not teach you anything." Mahi taught very innocently. "Is that so? Then you give me all the knowledge so that I can raise your head with pride." Ruhi told Mahi while explaining, "Hey dirty dog, the same things." Mahi said in irritation, "Which things?" Tina said very comfortably, "How did you feel when your brother-in-law kissed you for the first time?" Then Priya asked, "And did he love bite you? If he did, then where did he do it?" Then Ruhi said, "And which brother does it every time, or did you also kiss him?" Mahi opened her mouth and started looking at Tina. Then Priya shook her and said, "Hey tell me, look, don't lie that your brother-in-law never kissed you. I think he is very romantic." Mahi picked up the pillow and started hitting Tina. And looking at her said, "You all are so shameless, don't you feel ashamed? Do you pay attention to such things? Don't you pay attention to your studies too?" Meanwhile, Ruhi called Ranvir on video. As soon as she picked up Ranvir's call, Ruhi said, "Brother, look at your Jhansi queen, how she is beating us by calling her home." Then Priya came and said, "Your wife has gone mad, we just wanted to give her some knowledge and she has screwed us." When Mahi saw that Ranvir was on video call and was looking at her, she threw the pillow in her hand and said, "First she had troubled me." Ranvir was looking very calm from above, but from inside, he was very difficult to stop his laughter. Because today he had seen the live telecast of Mahi's Jhansi queen form. He asked in a calm tone, "What happened?" So Mahi also said like a little girl. Priya was asking, "Did you kiss me or not?" And Tina was saying, "Did you even bite me with a kiss?" And Ruhi was asking, "Do you kiss me every time or me too?" Saying this, Mahi narrated all the Ramayana to Ranvir. Now it was difficult for Ranvir to control his laughter. He said in a strong tone, "Ruhi, don't trouble your sister-in-law too much." So Ruhi also said, "Okay brother, I will not trouble my sister-in-law too much." Ruhi said this, put a little more pressure on the word sister-in-law, then she hung up the phone. There Ranvir threw the phone on the sofa and started laughing. And while laughing he said, "Oh God, this girl too." Then he started looking at the pics sent by Ruhi on the phone. Mahi was looking cute in all the pics. Ranvir kissed Mahi's pic. He was feeling like he was really kissing Mahi. Here the four girls also lay on the bed together. Mahi's bed was very big, so the four of them were not going to have any trouble sleeping on it. Today the four of them had made a lot of noise, so they fell asleep as soon as they laid on the bed. In the morning, the four of them woke up late. Even Mr. Nirmala did not wake them up, because she knew that these four must have slept late at night. Mahi and Tina woke up first and came down fresh. There was a lot of noise downstairs. Both sat on the sofa and started watching everyone running with their chin kurtika on their hands. Mahi said sitting like this, "These people are running so much to make me run away." Tina looked at Mahi with strange eyes and faced her again and said, "Yes, who will not get rid of a terrorist like you, so you will be shifted to Ruhi's house." Then Tina told Mahi like an old man, "Look, I am saying this for your good, that is your in-laws' house, don't roam there like a monkey, live politely." Daughters-in-law look good when they live politely, understood. Mahi looked at Tina as if she was saying, "Why do you want to do your aarti in the morning? Sit quietly." Tina looked at Mahi and understood that it is better to stay quiet. In a little while, maid came and kept tea and breakfast for them. By then Priya and Ruhi had also come down. Then the four of them had breakfast together, and along with breakfast, they started discussing evening preparations. Similarly, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The makeup artist had also arrived. Mahi was getting ready in her room. The makeup artist was going to take at least 3 hours. The makeup artist started his work, and after about 3 hours, Mahi, Ruhi, Tina and Priya all four got ready. Mahi was wearing a silver-colored gown dress in which she did not look less than a princess. The makeup artist herself was also fascinated by her beauty. Mahi was looking a little mature in the makeup done politely. Otherwise, without makeup, she looked like a little school-going girl. Will Mahi and Ranvir's relationship really be able to be formed? Or will there be any accident? To know more, keep listening to Oh Baby, only on Love Pulse Diaries.